My name is Thomas Dworzak. I'm a photographer with Magnum Photos. It's like a ticket. I mean, it's the best. For me, I haven't come across anything better that gives me the right to look into other people's lives or into other countries, other situations. And I'm getting so much out of it. I mean, this is my big egotistical trip. I chose to do this. I did my own thing for 10 years without being very connected to the market. And then I became a professional photographer inside Magnum, which usually it's the other way around. Magnum it pushes you to go further, I think, in a way. I mean, I can't imagine any other institution in photography where I can grow and I can live through it for my whole life. My big passion is the Caucasus. Like, I've lived in Georgia in the 90s and I covered a lot of the conflicts in the Caucasus. So Georgia was always this mystical, well, the Iron Curtain was the one we couldn't get across. In a way, it's a place of extremes, a place of big passions. And like when I went in the 90s, I was looking for war, I was looking for conflict, I was looking for the really sad things and everything. So a lot of the Caucasus has changed, and now it's a different world. I came back in 2008 to Georgia. So now with Panasonic, it was, well, they gave me the new camera. They gave me the GX7, and I took it to release it, and that's the kind of camera I want to have. I've been hoping for a camera like this to come out, and it's been a long way, and it's been a very painful way in the early 2000s. So now, finally, I'm getting to something that I like, and it's fast, it's immediate. I don't have a delay anymore. I mean, basically, I press the button, I get the picture. Anything that makes me be a better, or a photographer that can embed better, or get closer to the people, be more part of a scene, that's everything that helps. It's a totally different ball game that you can take silent pictures. I'm very happy about the silent mode. I don't want to be influencing reality. I'm trying to be as invisible and as much a fly on the wall as possible. It's kept in a very classical way. I mean, I still shoot manual. So there's nothing too confusing. It's kept very simply. So the lenses are great. The lenses are good, very lights. I like it with one lens. I'm carrying the other lenses, but I've hardly ever changed. I'm happy with the 20. It's a very light, strong lens. I take a lot of pictures in difficult light situations, so I'm happy about the low f-stops. No, besides the silent mode, which I've talked about at length, because it's my favorite feature. It's, there's the flip viewfinder. It's like, it gives you all these different, the back screen flips. It gives you all these different possibilities, how to frame, how to shoot more flexibly, and I mean, you can do like really old style photography. Yeah. Like a small, fast camera you can control. It's discreet, that's it. It's like, so I hope that in the collaboration with Panasonic, what we can get out of it is that maybe they listen to our suggestions, because I think a lot of the things they're going to be very repetitive among most photographers.
Panasonic.
My name is Ranulph Fiennes. My profession is leading expeditions, which I've been doing for nearly 40 years. I mean, on my passport it says travel writer, because otherwise you get stuck trying to get into a country because they don't know what some expedition leader is. It might be a spy. I had broken more geographical records than anybody else, so they called me the world's greatest living explorer. I love expeditions if we know that we are about to break a world record which particular people are trying to break before us.
But only one true polar challenge remains: to be the first to cross Antarctica in the polar winter.
An expedition like the Coldest Journey can't get rescue because there is no rescue facility. You're back to being in Scott's period. You won't get rescued if something goes wrong. That is why governments do not give permits to their citizens to go there in winter. The first people ever to go there in winter and be allowed to travel is the expedition, the Coldest Journey. And that's why we need equipment that's not been used before on that sort of expedition outside at those temperatures. When you're choosing the equipment and the people, you mustn't make mistakes. You get one wrong bit of gear or one wrong person can muck everything up. So when you're looking, shall we say, for cameras, we need to have cameras that will operate far beyond the norm. And with the cameras, we found that the company Panasonic produced the roughest, toughest, best stuff for outside, and that's what we were after. Panasonic has provided us with the ability to communicate visually and by computer quickly and efficiently in the most awful circumstances to all our sponsors, to all our educational outlet, to our charity to make maximum use and raise maximum money. All our aims have been made possible successfully by the outside cameras, the inside cameras, and the computers from Panasonic. Yeah, this is something very special. This is, you know, for the army or for construction industry or for BBC in a war zone or whatever. This is uniquely good, and that's what we want. A magnesium alloy case makes it pretty much indestructible. You've got a handle, not every computer has a handle. Really good method of closing, which won't open by mistake, which very often happens. Water resistant, cold resistant. We use these things down to -80 wind chill factor. They are absolutely brilliant. And if you want reliability in dreadful circumstances, go for a tough book.
Panasonic.